Hi, I'm Todd Stabelfeldt. I was paralyzed in 1987 due to a gunshot wound. My cousin and I were playing with some guns, and unfortunately that resulted in what's called C4 quadriplegia. I'm able to move from my shoulders up, and from the shoulders down is essentially gone. Once you're paralyzed, you're almost sort of reborn, and you start all over again, because now you can't do anything for yourself. I learned quickly as a young kid that, well, my life was going to be all about putting solutions together. Back then it was really, really crude approaches to just try to have any shred of independence. And one of the real systemic problems was communication, especially at the sort of mobile level. You know, with a spinal cord injury, essentially we are reduced to our voice. Voice recognition has come a long ways. It's been amazing, it's been awesome. But the one piece that was always missing, you had to press a button to start. You had to press a button to engage. So something that was so amazing and always so close and ooh, you could taste it, it was never going to be a reality because I can't push the button. But then something fascinating occurred. iOS 7 was released, and in that operating system came this concept and reality that says, hey, you know what? You don't have to push this button. How about you push your button? Whatever the configuration that your story is, we are adapting our operating system around you. For me, communication is a big deal. Being independent is a big deal. And when I worked with Siri for the first time to interact with her and understand how she works and to create a calendar appointment with a colleague and then check my computer to make sure it was real, I was blown away. I mean, Apple's now touching people at this human experience level. To be a part of texting my wife without somebody else doing it, words in this current language do not even identify that feeling.
I was a thrill seeker. I loved going fast. I wore a helmet, but one day I hit a patch of sand in the bike trail, lost control, and ended up crashing into a tree. Broke my neck, became a C2 quadriplegic. At the time, it was rough. I didn't know what to expect, so I really had no idea where my life was going. The hardest part is not as much you can't move your hands or you can't walk around, but you are reliant. You're completely reliant on others, and that's something that takes a long time to accept. Some of the things that you take for granted the most, just like giving a friend a phone call or emailing them or sending a text message, all that was lost. We no longer can manipulate the physical world around us as much. These digital devices, it doesn't require fingers, it doesn't require legs. It's awesome, the power that gives you. I've always been, an outdoors person, and I find that I really regain my energy from being out here. Just being in the sun and really makes me feel a lot like I did before my accident. Having a communication system, I can leave the house and be gone for a couple hours. If something arises, I make a phone call. It's made my life more fun and opened up the world to me.
The concept and reality that we all can interact with our phone and navigate our phone just like the able-bodied do, it's amazing, and Apple did it. Thank you. Thank you for restoring me as a man with dignity, a businessman, now that I can communicate with colleagues and clients. Thank you for being a part of these friends that I have that now are able to wheel around on their own without having their mom with them, that are able to text their friends with their own language and not have somebody else do it for them. Whether you know it or not, Apple, you made some change and you made our lives better. And my wife, Karen, and I really, really appreciate it. Thanks for being a part of our story, and thanks for making our story better.